masking in Photoshop. Let's ask the question, what is masking? Well, masking is exactly what it sounds like. If you wear a mask, it hides part of your face and reveals other parts of your face. Whether it reveals your eyes or your mouth or the exterior of your face and hides just the area around your eyes, things like that. Um, the exact same thing happens in Photoshop. If I've got two layers, you can see I've got a blue layer on the bottom and a red layer on the top. Now, what layer masking allows me to do is show or hide different parts of this layer. So now if I turn on the mask, that's this little flag down here, it says add layer mask. It looks like a little Japanese flag. And by default, what it does is it gives me a white mask. Okay, now that shows everything on the red layer. Okay, there's an old mnemonic in place that says white reveals, black conceals. Now what that means is that if the mask is white, I see the layer that the mask is applied to. If it's black, I don't see any of that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. I'm going to apply a new mask, and this time I'm going to hold down the Alt or Option key depending on whether you're Windows or Mac, and you can see it generates a black mask. Okay, now how can I affect this mask? Well, with this layer mask thumbnail selected, okay, there's a difference between the layer thumbnail and the layer mask thumbnail. If I'm on the layer mask thumbnail and I want to go and generate a hole in this, okay, I've got just a simple hard brush and you can see my foreground color is white. If I want to just pop a hole in that, okay, you can see I've got a soft edged brush, and what it does is I can see bright red in the center and it slowly fades to the blue. So let's look at the actual layer mask. So if I press Alt or Option, again depending on your computer, and click on this, you can see I've got a range of colors from bright white in the center all the way through my gray range to black. Okay, so what it does is anything that is bright white shows everything on this layer. Okay, anything that is pure black hides everything on this layer, and anything in between, this grayscale between white and black, reveals some of the information. So it's kind of like an opacity. So if I go in and I brush some more, okay, this time I'm actually going to drag, you can see I've got a revealed stripe, okay, of the red, and it slowly transitions to the blue. So I've got some sort of purple looking thing, so it's a nice combination of the red and the blue. That's what masking is. In the simplest form, that is what masking is. That is what it does.